Good evening, I'm Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Government's expenditure of development budget in 9 months limited to 22%. Progress to be limited to less than 65% at current pace. Experts say revenue goals unlikely to be met. CPN Unified Socialist leader Dirga Sodari appointed the Chief Minister of Sudur Pasim Province, administered the oath of office and secrecy. Questions raised on the role of province governor. Preparations underway to review the 19-year-old labour permit agreement with Qatar as Emir Al Thani to visit Nepal next week. Experts suggest to make the agreement time relevant. And Sudur Pasim Province, the big winners at the President Running Shield with 19 gold and 12 silvers. Bagmati second with 17 gold medals. Government had arranged for the management of contractors and site clearance within the Nepalese month of Kartik in an attempt to give momentum to development works. This was also expected to raise development expenditure, but the scenario does not seem to have produced the desired result. Last fiscal year, by the month of Baisakh, the government had spent 108 billion rupees in development works. However, the amount in the same period this year stands at 99 billion rupees. Despite the government allocating lesser budget this year of 302 billion rupees, expenditure has remained low. Experts say at the current pace, development expenditure will stay below 65%, which will not contribute in the government's commitment of improving expenditure mechanism. The government is preparing to review its 19-year-old labour agreement with Qatar, one of the main destinations for migrant workers from Nepal. This comes as Qatar's Emir Al Thani is arriving Nepal on Tuesday next week. Foreign employment experts have suggested the government to include provisions to send skilled workers to Qatar. Newly appointed Chief Minister of Sudur Pasim Province, Dirga Sodari, has been administered his oath of office and secrecy. Province Governor Nazir Mia administered the oath of office and secrecy of newly appointed Chief Minister Sodari. Sodari, who was appointed the Chief Minister with the support of CPN-UML, CPN Center and 2 Province Assembly members of Nagarik Unmukti Party, has appointed Kailash Chaudhary of Nagarik Unmukti as the Province Minister for Physical Infrastructures. CPN-UML is not to participate in the province government for the moment. Meanwhile, Nepali Congress and 5 Province Assembly members of Nagarik Unmukti Party have shared their grievances regarding the appointment of the Chief Minister and have termed the process unconstitutional. Province Governor Mia had earlier scrapped 2 claims filed for the Chief Minister. It is now time for our segment Public Polls, where you text us with your opinion.
Public polls.
Today's question, let us take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we asked, what do you term the freed Khamayas not receiving 10,000 rupees in compensation from the government even after waiting for 23 years? 78% were for A, irresponsible state mechanism, 3% were for B, lack of pressure, and 19% were for C, irresponsible public representatives. And here is our today's question. Why are questions raised against province governors who hold constitutional responsibilities? Your options are A, not understanding the prestige of the position, B, consequence of politicization, and C, result of unstable politics. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. CPN-UML and CPN Center have floated a resolution proposal at Kosi Province Assembly urging Chief Minister Kedar Karke to resign and pave the way for a new government formation. The 2 parties have also reminded that the support given to him on 13th of October last year and the confidence vote on the 18th had been withdrawn. They have also urged Province Governor to direct the Chief Minister to take the floor test by 7th of May and have demanded him to resign to pave way for a formation of a new government. The resolution proposal was floated but not discussed at today's session as Chief Minister Karke was absent due to a family function. With the political parties prioritizing power, service delivery and development works have remained stranded, Prime Minister and Chief Ministers are busy in political equations to retain power. With the entire focus on power, formulation of laws is no longer a government priority. Public have been compelled to bear the brunt as the issues have been ignored by the political parties. Prime Minister Pushpa Dahal has changed the coalition 3 times in the past 15 months. He has received the vote of confidence 3 times from the Parliament. Parliament, which is where laws are to be formulated, has remained busy witnessing changes in political equations. Even after these changes, uncertainty regarding the current coalition persists. Political parties are still busy conspiring for power. Prime Minister Dahal himself has agreed that failure in addressing public concerns was a consequence of prioritizing political equations. Because of these political events, only 4 laws have been formulated by the federal parliament. At a time when the government has prepared a list of more than 100 laws for formulation, drafts of important laws have yet to enter the parliament. However, the government and the political parties do not appear serious regarding formulation of laws. Instead, they seem focused on building and breaking alliances in the centre and the provinces. Except for Madhes and Bagmati, chief ministers have changed in all provinces in the past 15 months, and it seems to be a continuous process. Constitutional complication has surfaced in Kosi province, while Chief Minister of Madhes has generated the vote of confidence 4 times, with that of Bagmati doing so 3 times. Gandaki province has witnessed 3 chief ministers. Lumini also has had 3, with 2 in Karnali. A new chief minister has been appointed in Sudur Pasim. This has shown that political parties are interested in power than anything else. At a time when the nation needs a transparent and efficient government, the party's attention seems to be dwindling elsewhere. Public are frustrated about the political ploys of the parties and continue to share grievances regarding the problems they continue to face. It is now time for a short break, but for more news, do stay with us. Family members of Bipin Josi, a Nepali national held hostage by the Hamas militants, have appealed to the international community for his release. Bipin's father Ananda, mother Padma and sister Pushpa Joshi met with Israel's ambassador for Nepal, Hanan Gore, and made the appeal for the safe return of Bipin. They said they had been worried due to the lack of information on the status of Bipin for more than 6 months now.
पीडादायी अवस्थामा गुज्रिरहेको छु। आज करिब 7 महिना नै पुग्न लाग्यो। छोरासँगको कुरा हुन नपाएको र उसको अवस्था थाहा भन्ने कल्पना पनि गर्न सकिरहेको छैन।
बिन्ती छ सबैमा, सबैलाई सबै मिले छोरालाई यथाशीघ्र घर पुर्याइदिनुहुन्छ, घर फर्काई हामीमाथि दया गरिदिनुहुन्छ भन्ने आशा राख्दैछु। जसरी पनि जहाँ भए पनि सबै मिलिकन मेरो छोरालाई नेपाल फर्काइदिई हामीसँग भेट गराइदिनु। हाम्रो बाँच्ने आधार भनेको त्यही हो। हामी कसरी बाँच्छौँ, साह्रै अप्ठ्यारो भइसकेको छ।
The entire country remains unaware about the status of Bipin. Now, betting through the internet or online betting is illegal as per the laws of Nepal. However, the number of youth falling prey to online betting has increased in recent time. With the online betting operators earning tens of millions of rupees, investigating officials have said that illegal transactions have grown drastically. Sanjay Kumar Shah, a cyber operator in Sarlahi, local residents Ramji Shah and Rakesh Chaudhary have been arrested by police for operating online betting and generating transactions of 570 million rupees in just a few months. The two had been conducting transactions through 21 IPS accounts and 98 bank accounts. In our public voice segment, we've asked in several provinces who is responsible in controlling the sales and consumption of tobacco products in public places. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
अहिले स्थानीय तह सबभन्दा नजिकको निकाय नै हो र उसले अलिकति एक्सनमा काम गरिदियो भने चाहिँ यो रुक्न एकदम सहज छ।
जुन नियम गर्ने निकायहरू छ, नियमकारी निकायहरू, त्यसले पनि प्रभावकारी ढंगले यसको अनुगमन र नियमन गर्नुपर्यो।
कानुन कार्यान्वयन गर्नका लागि प्रहरी युनिटहरू सक्रिय रूपमा लाग्नुपर्छ र प्रहरीले नै यसलाई प्रभावकारी रूपमा कार्यान्वयन गर्दा राम्रो हुन्छ।
स्थानीय सरकार नै सबैभन्दा ठुलो भूमिका हुन्छ।
बिक्री वितरण गर्ने सङ्घ संस्थाहरू पनि सचेत रहनुपर्छ। कुन ठाउँमा र कसरी बिक्री वितरण गर्नुपर्ने हो सो बारेमा उनीहरूले पनि जानकारी पाउनुपर्छ।
General elections in the world's largest democracy, our southern neighbors India, begin tomorrow. The general elections is to be held for 543 seats in 7 stages over a month and a half. India is set to vote in the world's largest ever general elections, setting the stage for a mammoth exercise in democracy with nearly 1 billion people eligible to head to the polls across just over 6 weeks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is standing for a rare third term in power against an alliance of opposition parties that are seeking to unseat him. Here's a look at the world's most populous country votes in the world's largest democracy. Home to more than 1.4 billion people, about 969 million people are eligible to cast their vote in the upcoming election, more than the populations of North America and the European Union combined. This means about 12% of the world's population will head to the polls, motivated by a range of issues from unemployment and welfare benefits to infrastructure and upholding democracy. Add to that the issues of the farmers. We have more news coming up, but right now it is time for yet another short break.
Sports news.
Sudur Paschim province have claimed the top podium place in athletics under the President Running Shield. Sudur Paschim won 7 gold in athletics with 3 in boys and 4 in girls categories. Devaki Dhami of Sudur Paschim won a gold with the national record as well. All events of athletics have concluded on the third day of the tournament underway in Kathmandu. Sudur Paschim finished first with 7 gold, 9 silver and 7 bronze medals in the segment. Karnali province was second with 7 gold, while Bangmati finished third with 3 gold medals. That is all for the moment. Up next is the news in Nepali. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.